there's no law that would state that that is not allowed.
GDPR, you're not allowed to photograph people without their permission.
I
No, that is definitely it.
There's nothing that's going to guarantee me permission. Do you understand that? So when I've got to travel here, I'm already here now today, so I might as well just take the pictures without the permission.
I know that the airspace is not necessarily owned by us. However, this is our property.
All right, so hello everybody. Today we are walking down to this one, Cogs Manor Farm, or Cogs Manor. They shot Downton Abbey here, apparently. And it's a very old building. So looking online, this place has buildings dating back to the 13th century. What the hell? That is incredible. Wow, and another public footpath. So it is very windy today, which might put a stop to the drone, but we are going to be giving it a little test flight because I can't judge. Afternoon, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you. Can I just get a cup of just English breakfast tea?
Of course you can. Is that to take away or having?
Yes, please, take away.
I'll do that for you now.
On that, I saw a little signboard over there.
Yes.
On there, did it point to the estate office? Or some sort of
We don't have an estate office.
No.
Really. Look, what are you looking for?
I've got a drone in my bag. I just want to take some pictures of the building.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure if there's anybody here that could help with that today. Can you want to take a picture with a drone of the building? That would be something that Guy would do, obviously.
Yeah.
The manager who would deal with that is away at the moment.
I was going to go just out on the public and just fly in.
Shall I message Jeanette?
Yeah, maybe she's the
Okay.
duty manager.
Okay, right. I'll make you a cup of tea and I'll message the duty manager.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you.
It's something you'd have to pre-arrange with the general manager. He's not back to the 30th of the month. You could email him via our website and ask permission, but because of the animals...
I've travelled
and the
quite
farm.
far today. I can be considerate to keep a distance.
No, it's a hard no.
I wasn't asking for permission. I'm just letting you know that I was going to do it. When I said, I was just letting you know.
Well,
but,
I think you're not allowed.
well,
It's because we've got animals as well, and it can be upsetting for them, and because it's sort of private property, the general manager would need
I see
to
where you're going
vacate
wrong.
It's
I think council own this, don't they? This ground.
It's a charity. It's privately owned.
leased off the council. But just in my opinion, I think it's okay to photograph this one. I've travelled very far to come here.
I know. I don't want to have a row with you.
No, I know. That's what I mean.
Do you want me to ask our duty manager to come over and have a chat?
Oh,
with you?
I think that would be best. Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's fine. I've
travelled very far.
Okay, let me give her a call.
Okay, thank you very much.
Because she's the person who makes the decision.
The organ grinder.
Here's the tea for you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm just going to wait outside, okay? I'm just going to wait out here, sit in a chair.
Yeah, she'll come through the cafe.
All right, no problem. I'll just literally be sat in a chair out there.
He's with me, Sam.
Ow. So, lovely staff so far. They are just worried about the livestock and about a possible risk of private property. Hopefully, they just leave us to take off. Because I do think today it's just going to be a straight up and a straight down flight. So anybody that's looking forward to the drone footage, I think it might be a little bit below average today. But I've got myself a cup of tea. Thank the Lord, eh? This play equipment is for children up to the age of 5 and older. Please be careful to watch slippery surfaces. It's nice that they provide this for the kiddies. Isabel Spencer, a very gifted lady, teacher and creator of all the best in the arts. And I don't know what they've put in this tea, but it is lovely. Wow. It really is tasty.
Thank you.
Oh.
Hello.
Good. How are you doing?
Alright.
Yeah, how are you?
Alright.
Good. Thought we'll get down to the good bits first. I've got a drone in my bag.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be taking over that. Just take some lovely images of the property.
I'm afraid you can't.
Why is
Because
that?
it's private property and it's not my call. I'm not the general manager. I'm the duty manager for today.
But nobody's going to be private, you know, because it's council, innit? It's rented
No,
off.
it's not council. It's owned by Cox Heritage Trust,
yeah,
which
but
is a charitable
It's
trust.
leased by the
No,
council.
it's not. We own the freehold now. We
Okay.
have done for the last 15 years.
That's okay. So, well, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I'm wrong about
Yeah,
that.
It's not public property at all.
No. I'm not thinking it is public. I just mean there's not going to be anybody that's too alarmed. If it's council land, then there's not like they're going to be people living there and.
Well, it's not
da-da-da.
council land.
No.
Number one.
No.
It
We'll
belongs
get.
to the
We've got
charity.
to that point.
We've got animals as
Yes.
well, and they can get spooked.
So-
It's also very windy, but the thing is, the bottom line, irrespective of whether it's suitable or not, I don't have authority to give you that authority. So you would have to check in with the general manager.
So.
Are you local?
No. I've travelled quite far today to come here.
Oh,
but
right.
so I say the airspace.
Yes,
You know.
Norton, just there.
Yeah. So I've checked that I'm all right to fly in it. I'll make sure the drone is not going to scare your animals, and I'm going to make
I can't
sure.
give you permission, I'm afraid. So I can't give you permission. He's in Singapore. I can't phone him and ask him for permission. So there's no way I can say yes to
Because
that.
I've travelled quite far today, I'm going to have to do it today.
No, I'm sorry. If you'd have made an appointment, would have arranged it in advance, then.
Yeah. I can understand why you guys might want it but just think about the lovely images I'm going to get. It's going to be good. It'll be good for your business as well.
Yeah, we've actually got somebody who does drone photography for
Yeah.
us, and he does it for a. He's got links with Cogs, and so we don't have any problems actually getting.
I wasn't
pictures
trying to
by
give it to your
ourselves.
company. Like I just meant
No,
it will
no.
cause it might make people come to your nice pictures online and things.
I know. Listen, I understand, and I'm really sorry that you've made a special trip to come and do it. But all I can say to you is that if you'd have made an appointment,
What?
we'd have got permission in advance. Then
Yeah.
that would have been fine. But I can't give you that permission
I'm
today.
not asking for permission.
Well, you have to because it's private property.
Well, I'm just. Well, when we're done here, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna take my pictures of the building.
Well, I'd rather you didn't.
Do you see what I mean? If we could come to.
The thing is, you
If
come
you-
in and ask for permission. And
No, I
because
haven't
you
asked
said
for
no-
permission. I haven't.
Well,
Never
so
did
why
I.
didn't you come in to do that?
I got my tea and we were just in casual conversation. I mentioned that I'm going to be taking pictures of it, and she said, "We'll just make sure that it's okay."
Oh, absolutely. So
I was
really
never
sorry.
looking for any permission.
Well, I'm sorry. I think it's a polite thing to ask for permission. It is private property. I'd like you to decline that today.
Yeah, well, I wasn't asking for permission. So when I do fly my drone, nobody's going to bother me, or you're not going to call the police or anything like that.
All right. But basically, I know that the airspace is not necessarily owned by us. However, this is our property.
Yeah.
So I would prefer it if you didn't. So just a courtesy, if you wouldn't mind respecting that. Whereabouts have you come from today?
Why is that?
Whereabouts have you come from today?
Why is that?
Well, because you said you've come a long way, especially.
Like in between left area.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a few hours driving down here, so that's why I can't let this one.
Well, I'm really. I'm really sorry. I can't give you that permission.
It's a hobby I really enjoy to do.
I know, and the
And-
thing is, we have people who want to do all sorts of things around here, and they want to come and do archaeological digs, and they want to do.
But that's going to ruin the land, you know.
metal
The drone is
detectors.
just going to go over, and it's going to land, and I'm going to be gone.
Right. I'm afraid no.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right. Well,
So
when I
that's-
do fly, nobody's going to bother me.
That's got nothing to do with it. I'm actually.
I mean, from your place. Now you've said this, just I might think that you might come back out whilst I'm flying and tell me, look, we've said you not to do this.
Well, I've asked you not to do it, so that's that.
But when I get on with it, you're going to leave.
I don't
You're
really
gonna.
want you to. I've actually got work to do,
Yeah.
and I'm meant to be working, and I've got somebody that I promised to phone
You have
back.
come out to me.
I have.
So
And
I just say-
because I'm keen to tell you that this is private property, and I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah. So we're just going around in circles.
Yeah, we are. So, but what?
But I just want to know. I just want to.
No.
I want to just be sure that when I do take off the drone,
Right.
that nobody's going to bother me.
I don't want you to do that.
The drone.
Yeah,
What? Why is that?
because it's our property, and I've asked
But
you not to.
there's
So
no-
we need permission.
There's that. I don't think that's a law. I don't think that's a law.
You don't think it's a law?
No.
Well, I think if you've got a drone, you probably do know what the laws are. We've actually got volunteers that work on site. We've got people in the wall garden at the back of the house, animal care volunteers. They won't be given their permission.
Well, the thing that's
In
going to
order for you
restrict me.
for you to photograph.
Yeah, the thing that's going to restrict me is the wind today because it's so
Yeah,
windy. I
it
think
is.
it'd be a bit of a risk to go away and go over the other side of the house. So I think I might be just going straight up and just taking some snapshots.
If you're doing it from outside our boundaries, you can do what you want, but you can't come across where there's any risk of you getting.
Well, I might be flying over. I might. I'm going to judge that when I take off. I'm going to judge the wind because they have a level of they have a wind resistance rating. You're not bothered.
You're quite right. We are going around in circles. I'm not bothered about what the technical.
Okay. All right. Well,
if you decide to fly your drone and it gets damaged, you can't come in and it falls down. You cannot come into our grounds and actually retrieve it because I've asked you not to fly your drone over our land.
Well, I'm going to just let you know you're incorrect there. I will not be coming and retrieving it myself, but whether a plane, whether it's a bird, if it falls on your property and it is somebody else's property, they still own it. Do you understand that? If I park my car in this car, in here, I still own my car.
The only different, I know.
So
at some point, we'll probably make an arrangement for you to be able to come and collect it. But I'm not going to have time to actually, because I've got lots to do today. So I've asked you not to do it. So
the drone will not. I can't say with absolute certainty because that would be wrong with me. But the drones are very good bits of kit, and you know I've never lost one ever, and I've flown for years and years and years.
Irrespective of that, I've asked you not to do it. So
Okay.
We are going round in circles.
Yeah,
so
this is just a waste of time, isn't it?
It is.
All right, so I'm going to take off now.
I would suggest that if you would like to come back another time and do some really nice photographs when the weather is calm and you've actually got permission to do that, then we could probably do it.
There's nothing that's going to guarantee me permission. Do you understand that? So when I've got to travel here, I'm already here now today, so I might as well just take the pictures without the permission.
You have to plan these things in advance.
I really appreciate your time, and I'd appreciate if nobody bugged me whilst I'm doing it. If anybody is interested,
bug you, I'm just really disappointed
if anybody's interested,
that you're not respecting what I'm saying to you.
I think you're not respecting what I'm saying to you. Do you understand that?
No, I don't.
I've told you that I think lawfully I'm allowed to do this.
Well, this is our property. We've got our staff and our volunteers on site, and I'd rather you didn't photograph them.
There's no law that state that is not allowed.
GDPR, you're not allowed to photograph people without their permission.
No,
that is definitely.
How long have you been working under GDPR?
We have been told that we're not allowed to. We have to ask everybody when we take a photograph of them.
You've been lovely so far, but honestly, I'd retake your GDPR course because I have
been told that we are not allowed to take people's photographs without their permission.
You were correct on a business side. I'm not working, so I can take pictures. It's not down to you to determine. You know, if you see a breach,
what you're going to do with those photographs.
But if you see a breach of GDPR, it's down to you to report it.
No, I'm explaining that is one of the aspects.
Yeah.
The reason why we don't allow it. One of the reasons we don't allow it is because we wouldn't be able to sort of specifically say to those people we would like to be able to get their permission to take.
I'm not doing it for you guys. So anybody that would be in those photographs, it's nothing to do with you. I'm doing it off my own back. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I know, but generally speaking, it would be a courtesy as a photographer if you sort of do that. Do you mind? I'm just taking a photograph of this scene. I'm just going to take this. Do you mind? You would have to actually ask their permission. So I'm actually declining that permission on behalf of everyone at Cogs.
Okay. Well, permission's not needed. So.
It's a courtesy. It's the thing that
it is a courtesy, correct? But it's not a law, and it is not needed in order for me to fly my drone.
Right. Well, I've asked you not to.
Okay. Right. Well, thank you for your time. Please don't bug me. And we're away. We've got a lovely public footpath directly outside, so we're going to take off from here. You know what I mean? Okay, everybody, Whitney, where we are, and where you see that black pin there is Cogs Manor Farm. So no reds, no yellows, we just got some strong wind, which might end our flight prematurely. And the drone's in the sky. It is fighting that wind. So we've got that lovely little tractor there, and I'm so surprised with this drone. They are incredible. It's in that wind like it's nothing, and the weather forecast said that we would be having 100-mile-an-hour winds. Absolutely stunning. You know what I mean? And look at that. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely gorgeous one. It's a shame we can't go up too high for this one. And whilst the wind has died down for 1 second, we are going to go for a little cinematic shot. Stunning building that is. Absolutely incredible. And yeah, everybody knows how stable these drones are, but look at that. And it's not even giving me a wind warning. That means that it's still got enough power to fight the wind, even through that wind. Crazy. You know what I mean?
How is it in the wind?
Hey, amazing.
Is it?
Yeah, surprisingly. Yeah. Do you have one?
I've got one, yeah, it's in France. My missus has got a vineyard in France, so we.
Oh really? What do you have? What drone do you have?
Jesus, yeah, DJI Spark 900, is it? Something
Oh, I
like
don't know. Is it a big one or a smaller one?
that? It's a little one. Costs about £1,000, something like that.
Yeah, Spark.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a mini. This is.
Yeah.
Spark.
Maybe it's a mini.
I don't follow them.
Yeah.
But do you know this is a Mini 3? It's a new one.
Yeah.
They make the 4 now, but
Yes.
but recently I just bought this. I had a Mini 3 and it broke. Well, it got broken by somebody, and I bought this, and it's different. You know, it's the modern day technology. Even though it's a Mini 3, like I
Yeah.
had the same one before.
Yeah.
You buy it today, it's even better than it
Way
was.
better,
yeah,
yeah.
it couldn't
So
fight the
ours
wind
has
like
got-
that.
The screen is built into this.
Yeah,
thing,
ours-
so you don't put
you-
your phone on it.
You can decide whether you want it or not, but
Yeah, yeah.
because I needed a drone emergency. Somebody broke my drone.
Yeah.
So I needed it emergency, so I had to just get cheapest one next day it, because I do this is my hobby. So
Yeah,
but
cool, man.
come out all the time. Yeah. Do you like to fly your drone?
To be honest, my daughter's boyfriend does it. Like,
Yeah.
They come over occasionally, and we usually do it like harvest time. So you got people on there, you can sort of fly between the.
And you do it in
vines and all that sort of
France?
stuff. Yeah, do it in France. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just for like promotional stuff for the.
Do you
vineyard.
make much wine?
About 35,000 bottles, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not a lot. I mean, to be
Yeah.
honest, it's like it's 10 hectares of vines.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm filming my interaction here today. I'm filming my interaction with you.
Yeah.
Would you like me to? I'd love to put that in the video.
Yeah, you put that in the
What's the
video,
vineyard?
It's called Chateau Haute Maillac.
Mayac. And how do you
Yeah.
spell that?
MEILLAC.
Okay, I'll put that on
Oat
this
is H-A-U-T.
when I'm editing. I'll
Yeah,
look
cool.
that up and I'll have a look at it myself,
No
because
worries.
people would love to see that. You know,
Yeah.
people love friendly people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get a lot of people negative about the drone. That's how it got
Yeah.
destroyed.
Really? What,
Somebody
had
grabbed
go
it
at
out of my hands.
No way.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
mean.
That's why I got to record.
Yeah, don't blame me, mate. Yeah.
'Cause-
I'm surprised it works that way. Yeah, it works well in the wind.
Did
That's
you
why
see it
worked
just
in
then
that.
when I was looking at it a minute
Yeah,
ago?
it was very stable, wasn't it?
It's you know, it was moving a bit,
Yeah.
but considering the actual wind that is here today,
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I thought I wasn't going to be flying.
Because if it gets windy over in France, I don't know whether to take it up or not.
Yeah,
Now I
I'd
know.
say the best thing to do is take it up a metre,
Yeah.
or just above a wall, and just
Yeah.
see how it's moving. And you also get on here, it will tell you wind warning. So
Yes.
I wasn't even getting a wind warning in that.
Yeah.
So no,
Awesome, mate.
no.
Nice fun.
I'll shake your hand, mate.
All right, mate.
My name's H. Your name?
Wes.
Wiz. My hands are absolutely frozen, mates.
It's a bit chilly out here, buddy. Take care of yourself.
Have a lovely day, mate.
You too, mate.
Lovely name. So, is that bizarre or what? Somebody saw the drone and they had a positive reaction. He said he flies drones. It's weird that. I thought that everybody just wants the drones destroyed. Well, this place was alright. They tried to abuse their power as a landowner a little bit, which is a little bit disappointing, because she knew herself that they don't own the airspace. She also knew a lot more that she was letting on. But we took the drone over, we was not bothered by them, and we achieved some semi-lovely shots. I'm surprised that we managed to do any of those shots today, but I didn't even get one wind warning on the controller. All right.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Bit of a weird one. Much more chilled today. We didn't get threatened today, which feels very nice. We've come out for once. There's been no gun threats. There's been no threats of violence towards myself or the drone. And although they try to abuse their power, try to get me just to go away, tell me that I've not asked permission when I wasn't asking for permission. I think that maybe those ladies understand that I am allowed to do what I'm doing, but I do love that lady who's in the cafe's reaction, because it really does show you somebody that wants an argument or somebody that wants to tell you what to do. It's built into them, it's encoded onto their brains, wired in. Yeah, they recharge that battery every night, and then they come here or they come to their place of work looking for somebody to snarl at and argue with and tell what to do. We didn't really meet anybody like that today, I must say. But it shows you today the same thing happens and you get many different reactions to it. So one last look at this beautiful 13th century house before we get out of here. But it is absolutely grand. And then you can see a little steeple or like a pointed roof over there. Yeah, absolutely stunning. Okay, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Bit of a different one, bit more laid back, bit more chilled. Let's see what the next one has to behold, hey? I'll see you in the next one.